Welcome to the special 1500th episode of SmackDown Live.
SmackDown Live has been the home of some amazing matches over the years, and tonight we continue that tradition with the long-awaited, much-anticipated battle between Trey and Samoa Joe. This submission match for the WWE Championship is 7 years in the making, going back to Trey's debut when he shocked the WWE Universe and Samoa Joe. But tonight on SmackDown 1500, will Joe finally get his revenge?
Hey, what are you doing?
Studying my training footage. I think I actually have a chance tonight thanks to Brooklyn.
Yeah, about her.
I don't want to get into it again. I need to focus on my match.
I actually wanted to apologize. I might have been acting a little crazy lately.
A little?
Okay, slightly more than a little. I called the animal shelter that Brooklyn said she donated the money to, and turns out she wasn't lying.
See? I told you she's changed.
I think I just got caught up with us competing against each other in the mixed match challenge. And then I felt like I was losing my best friend to pretty much the worst person I could imagine. But maybe she's not the worst person after all. There's probably some terrible dictators or criminals on death row who are slightly worse.
That's very big of you to say that. So you should be cool with the fact that Brooklyn is going to be in my corner tonight then, right? I need her out there to coach me through the technique she taught me.
Totally cool with that. Not bothered at all. Besides, I have a big announcement to focus on.
About what?
Well, I decided to get back to concentrating on the list, and there's one thing on there I always wanted to accomplish, but it never seemed possible. Especially when Brooklyn was GM, no offense to your new BFF. But since this is a very special episode of SmackDown Live, it's the perfect time to make it happen. Good luck tonight. Seriously.
Hey, you finally said it.
And I meant it. Tonight, we celebrate 1,500 episodes of SmackDown Live. On nights like this, we look back at the amazing superstars who helped us get here. For me, personally, when I was an awkward teenager, the thought that I could someday do this seemed like a total long shot. But I was inspired by women like Beth Phoenix, the Bellas, Natalia, and Mickie James. Around that time, I created this list of goals I'd someday want to accomplish if I ever made it to WWE. Well, I think I've more than made it. But there's one thing on this list that all those women I mentioned accomplished. But I never have, because it's kind of impossible now. But if I've learned anything on my journey, it's that nothing is truly unattainable. The goal I'm referring to is winning the title that I grew up watching. The WWE Divas Championship. Like I said, kind of hard to do considering it hasn't existed in almost 15 years. But I'm proposing that WWE bring the Divas Championship back so I can honor the women who blazed a path for me and prove that no dream is ever hopeless or unimaginable.
Wait, what? And you want me to tell her right now?
I'm sorry, but I was just told to inform you that the Divas Championship is already spoken for.
Already spoken for? It hasn't existed in over a decade. How is that even possible?
They said you would hear more in the very near future. That's all I know.
What just happened?
I have no idea, but apparently someone in the back has other plans for the Divas Championship.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship.
Guys, the buzz for this WWE World Heavyweight Championship match has been absolutely electric.
If you think that's something, Cole, just wait until this match gets started. I have a feeling this crowd is going to blow the roof off of this place.
Introducing the challenger from Huntington Beach, California, weighing in at 282 pounds, Samoa Joe. And introducing the champion, weighing in at 242 pounds, he is the WWE World Heavyweight Champion, Ace Saturn.
The big gold belt up for grabs here tonight.
This match between Trey and Samoa Joe is finally happening tonight on SmackDown. 1,500 after nearly a decade of anticipation.
I don't think Trey was anticipating this as much as Samoa Joe, especially considering it's a submission match, which definitely favors Joe and his coquina clutch.
Let's not ignore the fact that Trey has Brooklyn Von Braun in his corner tonight, who could be the difference maker. Supposedly the ex-MMA star has been working with Trey on his submission defense in preparation for this match.
I don't care who's in Trey's corner. There is no way he walks away with his WWE Championship. In fact, he'll be lucky to walk away at all.
These two heavyweights have worked their entire lives for this, and the night has finally arrived. We'll see who will claim the WWE World Heavyweight title.
To the outside now.
Perhaps looking to gather his thoughts.
I don't know what he has planned out here, but he must be mindful of the referee's count. Oh, again!
Samoa Joe looking a little startled right now.
It's nothing he hasn't been through before.
Ooh, what impact.
Great decision by Joe to capitalize.
Whoa, it's another reversal.
Uranagi!
Oh, nasty impact.
Curtain call! Lightning fast reflexes.
Not again.
One of these competitors is eventually going to have to gain the upper hand.
And there's the Uranagi. Landed them, turning the momentum to his favor.
Yeah, it's obvious that something got into him.
And here we go. Oh, look into the armbar. Weird, he seemed to have it locked in pretty good.
I'll be interested to see what he has planned next.
And Samoa Joe locks in the coquina clutch.
Trey's attempting a counter.
What's the matter? Not like you planned?
It looked like Trey attempted a counter to the coquina clutch that Brooklyn must have taught him, but for whatever reason, it just didn't work.
It's over.
It may not be the Universal Championship that Trey defeated him for 7 years ago, but Samoa Joe gets the vindication he was looking for, as he is the new WWE Champion. What the hell?
No! This is awful.
Was this some kind of setup all along?
It had to be. Hindsight's 20/20, but Brooklyn Von Braun's change of heart was way too good to be true.
Saxton, you said Brooklyn was going to be the difference maker tonight, and you were right for once. If she and Samoa Joe have formed an alliance, and it would appear that they have, Red and Trey's lives are going to be changed forever.
I really don't need to hear "I told you so" right now.
All you're gonna hear from me is I hope you're okay.
I'll be alright. I just feel so stupid.
You're not stupid. You're trusting and a good person. That's what separates you from people like her.
Like, I appreciate it, but I still can't believe I let my guard down like that. You were right about everything.
We'll make her pay for this. I promise.
Welcome to SmackDown Live, where hopefully we're about to get some sort of clarification from Brooklyn Von Braun on last week's shocking turn of events.
I am a big fan of movies. Mostly the ones I've starred in, but there are some other ones that are okay too. But in any film, my favorite part is always near the end when the villain explains their big evil plan, going over every single detail of how they pulled the wool over the stupid idiot hero's eyes. But in movies, this usually allows the hero time to escape or stop the bad guy in some way. But I'm not gonna be stopped. See, I already destroyed your idiot hero last week with the help of Samoa Joe. So now, I have all the time in the world to walk you through every single detail of my brilliant scheme. Like I said, this is my favorite part. So here we go. When I was GM, I brought Samoa Joe back fully knowing what his plans were for attacking Trey in the best-of-5 final and costing Red her title. In fact, I helped make those plans myself. Then, I gave Trey a title match against Adam Cole just so Joe could eventually take it from Trey. Sorry, Adam. After that, I inserted myself into the mixed match challenge as Trey's partner to earn his trust, giving me the opportunity to teach him the secret coquina clutch escape. Only when Joe got it on Trey, and he thought he had it all under control, those ankles weren't crossed, were they? Because it wasn't a secret anymore. I told Joe exactly what to expect, and Trey never had a chance. Now, unfortunately, to make Trey and Red think I had changed for the better, I did have to donate a bunch of money to an animal shelter. But don't worry. I purchased the shelter, kicked out all the disgusting animals, and I'm turning it into the newest location for my tanning salon chain, Brooklyn Von Braun. Which, if you ask me, is a lot more to serve the community. So right about now, your tiny brains are probably asking, but why, Brooklyn? Why would you do all of this? I did this to maintain the hierarchy. To show Red and Trey that despite what they think they've achieved in WWE, I'm the star and they're the losers. Just like it's always been. And that will never change. Anyway, I've spent way too much time talking about those rejects, so let's discuss what's next for the American hero. New trademark lawsuit pending. Well, I have some big news to share. I'm a champion. You see, I recently talked to WWE management about bringing back a title from the past, and they agreed I was the perfect superstar to award it to. So I'd like to present to you your new WWE Divas Champion, me.
You've got to be kidding me. I guess this explains why I was told to inform Red that the Divas Championship was already spoken for.
You know, maybe in the future, Trey, you should be a little more careful about who sees your phone. You never know what they could find on there. Like maybe even a copy of a list outlining all their friends' dreams and ambitions?
Clearly, Red has heard and seen enough.
Well, she should be mad at her friend Trey for letting all this happen.
Let's go right now, you and me.
I'm a prize fighter, and considering I've got the prize, I decide when I fight. So run along. Maybe there's something else you can cross off your list, like find someone who will take me out on a date, or fix my jacked up teeth. Those are real things on her list. I saw it.
I'm coming for you and that title.
Look out!
This is getting out of hand.
You wanted this? Well, now you got it.
Thankfully, Trey is here to put an end to this.
It's Samoa Joe. Where did he come from?
It's obvious Brooklyn and Samoa Joe are always 2 steps ahead of Red and Trey.
And now Brooklyn is going to force Red to watch her best friend get destroyed by Samoa Joe yet again.
He suffered enough. Come on, don't do it.
No!
Trey might be seriously injured. This is bad.
While Trey's condition's unclear, one thing is, the duo of Brooklyn Von Braun and Samoa Joe will annihilate anyone who attempts to get in their way.
So what's the verdict?
Nothing too serious. I'll just be out a couple weeks.
You're lucky. That could have ended your career.
It would take a much worse attack than that to end my career. Or being offered the hosting gig on America's Next Top Hand Model, which is the best show on TV, hands down. See? I'm a natural. So, are you mad that Brooklyn saw the list on my phone?
I was, but I think I'm over it, considering you almost got snapped in half trying to help me. Besides, I just found out next week I have a Number One Contenders match for the Divas Championship. So I'm still gonna cross it off the list.
Good. At least one of us will be in the title picture.
What do you mean? Aren't you gonna use your rematch clause when you heal up?
I would if I had one. Turns out one of the other loose ends Brooklyn took care of before she stepped down as GM was removing the rematch clause from my contract. So if I want another shot at Samoa Joe, I'm gonna have to earn it just like anyone else.
I know you can do it. But first, you need to focus on getting better.
I guess it's just like on America's Next Top Hand Model when Andrea jammed her finger playing volleyball and lost the Christmas engagement ring campaign. It took a lot of hard work and moisturizing, but in a couple months her hand was back in top form and she booked the Valentine's Day spot, which was way bigger than the Christmas gig.
I must have missed that episode.
I can get you a copy. I have every one of them saved.
I think I got the gist of it.
Your loss.
The following contest is a fatal 4-way match. Making her way to the ring, Thunder.
The atmosphere inside this arena for this one is absolutely insane, guys.
And if you think this is insane, just wait until this thing kicks into high gear. You ain't seen nothing yet.
And Byron, it's almost as if she's literally beaming with pride each time she steps into the ring.
And good for her, Michael, though I will tell you that some of her detractors.
If you're just joining us on SmackDown Live, this fatal 4-way match will determine the number one contender for Brooklyn Von Braun's WWE Divas Championship.
Yes, you heard that correctly. Brooklyn petitioned WWE officials to bring the Divas Championship out of retirement and award it to her, simply out of spite towards Red.
The Divas Championship actually holds a lot of personal meaning for Red, and it was one of the final milestones she wanted to cross off her list.
You two are acting like Red's been barred from ever holding the Divas Championship. She still has that opportunity if she can win this match and then defeat Brooklyn Von Braun.
From the top, elbow drop.
Sasha Banks is making her presence known.
Reverses, can she take advantage?
Here she goes, back in the ring now. Perhaps looking to take the action to the outside here.
She returns the favor there.
And now that one's countered.
That was impressive, Michael.
Hair pulled mat slam.
Sasha Banks looking for approval like she always does.
Super kick. Oh, again. And look at hung up on the second rope.
Oh, look at this aggression.
Uh-oh. The Fatal 4-Way match works like this. 4 superstars are in the ring all at once. There are no countouts and no disqualifications. You have 4 superstars who are throwing down in the ring all at the same time, and they can fight anywhere they want to. It's mass hysteria.
Headbutt to the back of the neck. Plenty of fight left.
She's got more star power than just about any lady in the WWE for a reason.
Wow, Sasha Banks gets the reversal. An impressive series of moves.
Looks like nobody's budging, Cole.
Locked in the bear hug now. She better do something fast. Ah, she gets out of it.
She has renewed life now, Michael. Woo-wee.
Nothing fancy here. Known as a high flyer. From the top. Elbow drop.
Nice back rotation suplex.
Here she goes again.
All the way for the top.
One-ton bomb.
Looking to... Nia Jax, so powerful, so dominant. Oh, man.
That looks like it hurts. Nia Jax makes a cut.
Luthez plus.
And she kicks out with relative ease.
Too soon.
Here's Nia Jax with some offense of her own.
Whoa, not so fast.
And it's reversed.
Paying for that mistake.
Quick thinking by Nia Jax. Sasha Banks on the attack.
This is where Sasha Banks is at her best.
Bankrupt. And here's a cover. And she kicks out at 2.
She is ready for a fight tonight. Technical prowess from Nia Jax.
Oh, man! Ouch. Back into the ring. Strong kick.
My goodness.
Boom, what a forearm. This could be big. Boom, backdrop suplex.
On a high angle right across the shoulders.
Nice neck breaker.
Narrowly avoiding trouble.
Yeah, that could have been bad.
Fortune there.
Set it up.
Oh, geez, you might break a neck that way.
Sasha Banks is really on the attack now.
Here comes the boss.
Oh, wow.
Frankensteiner.
Nice.
Oh, she turns it around.
And another reversal.
reversal. Seems like we're back where we began, Michael.
To the outside.
Powerbomb!
Down to the floor.
Watch out!
Running bulldog.
Look at this. Nia Jax is letting everyone know exactly how she feels.
Uh-oh, no, don't do this, don't do this.
And down with the suplex.
There she goes. Double underhook suplex.
She's gonna try it again. Standings.
She can end it here.
And Sasha Banks escapes. Man, that was close.
Devastating elbow. Ah, what a smash.
That is just insulting.
Toss to the outside.
Oh, put down face first.
The schoolboy might do it here.
She's on the ropes and the ref wisely stops the count.
She's got the shoulders down. I thought that was it.
This is amazing.
Oh my God, look at Sasha Banks, just like Byron in his job. Bankrupt. This could do it. Running interference. And she's back in the ring now. Not looking good, guys. A striking blow.
Oh, a series of low kicks.
Did you hear the impact? Ah, what a smash.
That is just insulting.
She's trying to sneak one.
She certainly looked to be in trouble to me.
Uh-oh. Takedown. Fujiwara bar.
Taking out the arm. Great strategy.
And a pin attempt.
She is just too quick.
Got out of the way in a hurry. Boy, what a kick. Hold on. She wants to take this one to the floor.
And no luck against Nia Jax there. Big reversal. Nia, we know what's next.
Crashing down.
Samoan drop.
Devastating. A second time has to end this.
She's got the shoulders down.
Kick right to the leg.
That'll sting.
And the count's broken, keeping the match alive. Oh, caught off guard. This might be it.
Trying to get the backslide.
Nope.
Well, that decision may very well come back to haunt her, Cole.
And scissors takedown.
Very nice.
Running clothesline.
Textbook vertical suplex. Bam.
Schoolboy's shoulders are down to the ropes, and the ref sees it. Ooh, what impact.
Oh, nice deep arm drag.
Looks like she's struggling for air.
And that's a...
Does he have him here? There's the pin. It's over. It's all over.
That's an impressive victory, guys.
You can bet there are women in the back right now shaking in their boots, and rightfully so.
And it's matches like this one that make SmackDown such a success. Thank you so much for joining us.